Do the math together of how much I spent in that Marriott Bonvoy hotel on room service. Well, it's not room service, it's services in the hotel itself, because I never actually got service to my room. But here we go. We got $17.50 including tip for a vodka Red Bull. Then we got $6.50 and tip for a Danish, which comes out to like $9 something. So you put those two together and you got like $28, let's say. Then you add, I got chips that were $5, I got 2 Red Bulls that were $5, so that's $15 plus tip, $18, so those two together would be like $40-something maximum, but they're currently holding like $75 of mine for room service, so yeah, they're literally like charging me for stuff I never used in that Delta hotel by Marriott Bonvoy. And they won't give it back, and they're claiming that I used all this room service, and it's like, I didn't use room service once, that's for starters. Everything I got, I bought either directly at the bar or directly at the cafe, which means there should be no room service charges because I never got it sent to my room. So there's like a whole bunch of lies being told there, and I just want to say them online so that later on when the manager comes back to me, it's like, well, I've cleared it all up. Can you give me back my extra $50, please, plus whatever else is being charged now, because I shouldn't be charged it. It really should only be a total of $20-something or max $30-something, because there are no room service fees, because I never had it sent up to my room. I always took it myself from there, not because I didn't want to pay for room service, just because I was down at the bar and at the cafe when I got the items, which means I don't pay extra for room service because it wasn't brought to my room. So why does the staff keep acting like there was all these things that I did when I never did them? That's how I know they're lying. And the problem is until the manager goes in there and fires all the staff that are lying, all these guests are going to come there and get scammed over and over and over. Because clearly somebody's adding more charges to people's bills that aren't on there. So I'm speaking up about it because I'm Yeshaya Dank, the world famous artist, stylist, designer, and model, and also positive voice of change, who also has a news agency. So I'm one of the reporters there, and I speak up about stuff like this because change needs to happen in the hotel industry, so that you're not hiring people that scam people. You're not hiring people that are like making problems, because that's why the burnout in hotels is so high, because the other staff that are working in the hotel that are honest has to deal with these dishonest people that mess them over and make their job harder. So if the manager really wants to be smart, he would fire all the people that are doing these scams and these schemes, because it makes everyone else's life harder and it makes them look bad. And it makes the manager look bad, it makes the whole hotel property look bad. It makes the whole chain of the hotel of Marriott Bonvoy look bad, that someone at the Delta hotels is doing scams on some of the guests because they think the guests won't notice. And I happen to be that one guest that notices everything because I check my accounts all the time. Because like, it's not about the dollar amount, it's, hey, I was charged for something that I didn't buy, so why are you charging it for me? And God makes me see all this stuff and have a good head so I can do all the math and then go, oh, wait a second, I'm being overcharged over here, I should get this money back. And then I do what my bank told me. They said you go to the place that did you the wrong and you try to get the money back, and you try to negotiate with them first before you ask for chargeback. So that's what I've done. And that's why I'm making this video online, so that it sets the story straight, and then no one has any doubts. And then when I get them to do a chargeback, they know what's going on. Everyone knows what's going on then, because I've shared with it like openly, and that's what it is. Thanks for listening.